An extraordinary case of a mother's protective instinct. 18-year-old Sarah McKinley was home alone on New Year's Eve with her baby. Her husband had died the week before of cancer when two men tried to break in. She then made two fateful decisions. She picked up a shotgun and she picked up the telephone and called 911 and asked for permission to fire. Here's ABC's Ryan Owens.
It starts like a classic horror movie. A young mother alone with her baby. Nothing around but the lonely plains of Oklahoma when the family dog growls at the door.
He was trying to tell me something. So I looked out the door and saw that it was that man.
That man was a 24-year-old who Sarah McKinley believed was stalking her. Police say he was armed with a 12-inch hunting knife, and he wasn't alone. Detectives say he was with this friend. The duo was trying to break down the door.
I got the 12 gauge and proceeded to walk back to the bedroom with my son. He was crying at the time, so I put a bottle in his mouth, trying to get him to stop. I got a pistol and called 911 on my cell phone.
I'm here by myself with my infant baby. Can I please get a dispatcher out here immediately? Okay, hold on.
Since she lives in the middle of nowhere, that would take a while. For 20 terrifying minutes, she waited as the intruders tried everything to knock down her door.
The noise of the busting of the doors was worse than any part. That was the scariest. Wondering which time he hit it was going to be the time that he got in.
Yes, I've got two guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store?
Well, you have to do whatever you can do to protect yourself. I can't tell you that you can do that, but you do what you have to do to protect your baby.
I was going to have to choose him or my son, and it wasn't going to be my son, so I did what I had to do.
The second he broke down the door, she shot and killed him. His alleged accomplice ran away, but later turned himself in. Police call the shooting justified.
You're allowed to shoot an unauthorized person that is in your home.
Oklahoma is one of 30 states with something called the Castle Doctrine. Basically, your house is your castle, and you have the right to kill to protect yourself. Other states require a homeowner to try to retreat or escape before using deadly force. Southern Methodist University law professor Jeffrey Bellin explains the distinction.
So if you can safely retreat from a situation, we're going to ask you to do that as opposed to respond, especially with deadly force. And if you don't, then you could be prosecuted.
Although he couldn't think of a single example where an American homeowner who killed an intruder ended up in prison. The bottom line is, if you decide to prosecute a homeowner who shoots somebody who's breaking into their home, at some point that has to go before a jury or a judge.
Right.
And there's going to be a lot of sympathy for that homeowner.
Right. In fact, many of the cases that do get prosecuted don't even make it past the grand jury stage.
That's what happened in 2007 in Texas.
I've got a shotgun. Do you want me to stop them?
Nope, don't do that. Ain't no property worth shooting somebody over, okay?
A retired computer engineer is watching two men break in, not his home, but his neighbor's.
I'm not going to let them get away with it. I can't take a chance on getting killed over this, okay?
No.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot.
The 911 operator begs him not to.
Well, here it goes, buddy. You hear the shotgun clicking, and I'm going.
Don't go outside.
The next sound on the tape is the man shooting and killing those two burglars.
No, you're dead.
Even in that case, where the homeowner was protecting his neighbor's home, a Texas grand jury refused to indict him. In Sarah McKinley's case, police say she's legally in the clear. Her conscience is too.
I would do it again. Not because I'd want to, but because of my son.
A young mother fiercely protecting her child.
There's nothing more dangerous than a mom with her baby.
I'm Ryan Owens for Nightline in Dallas.